Chamber supports a pro-growth tax plan which would lower tax rates for businesses and individuals along with simplifying compliance and administration. Currently, the U.S. business tax rate is the highest in the industrial world, and our current system also has a bias against capital investment. What is your position on these proposals? And we'll begin with Mr. Caforio.
Thank you. Our corporate tax system is broken, and this part of what led me to run for Congress, seeing the misplaced priorities, seeing the dysfunction in Washington, where they are truly looking out only for the biggest banks and biggest corporations, and they have all these loopholes in there that are hurting people back home. And so what I support for corporate taxes is a formulary apportionment procedure. And what that would do is tax companies based on their sales in the United States. Right now we tax on assets, we tax on payroll. That incentivizes companies to shift their headquarters overseas, to ship their manufacturing jobs overseas where they don't get taxed on the assets or the payroll, and then they park their intellectual property in Northern Ireland or another tax haven and claim they made profit in another country, not in the United States. If we transition to the formulary apportionment model and we say, we're not going to punish you for having assets in America. We're not going to punish you for having payroll in America. We are only going to tax you for your sales in the United States. So if company XYZ has $10 million of sales, worldwide sales of TVs in a year, and 50% of those TVs are sold in the United States to United States consumers, then they pay their taxes on their 50% of their profits in the United States. And it doesn't matter if they have their headquarters in Japan or in Mexico or in Santa Clarita. And what this does is really benefit our small businesses, because our domestic corporations right now have a competitive disadvantage against multinational and foreign companies who don't have to pay the same taxes, and they are claiming that they made profits elsewhere, even for those sales in the United States. So if we transition to this, we will be able to lower our corporate tax rates for everybody, because we will be capturing taxes from these multinationals and these foreign companies who are currently selling to U.S. consumers but not paying taxes in the United States. This will really help our small businesses and make sure that we are giving domestic companies an advantage over foreign and multinationals. Thank you.